Let's solve the first question on quadratic equation. As you know, the quadratic equation is an equation which has a format something like this, and the highest power of the variable is 2. It's a quadratic equation. So here we need to find out the value of x for which the equation is valid. So part A of the question, 4x square minus 1 is equal to 0. So pretty simple question. For x square, put 1 on other side of the equality sign. X square equal to 1 upon 4 and x is equal to square root of 1 upon 4 will give you two values of x. One will be equal to 1 upon plus 2, another will be equal to 1 upon minus 2. So generally we write this as x equal to plus minus 1 by 2. So you see here, the point here to note is that we have got two solutions for this particular equation. Right. Part B is given as 16x square equals 25. Bring 16 to the other side of the equation, x equal to root over 25 upon 16. So x will be root of 25 is plus minus 5 and root of 16 is plus minus 4 again. So here again we have got two solutions. One is plus 5 upon 4, another is minus 5 upon 4. I hope you have understood the solution. The second question, it says solve the following equations by factorization. Now what is factorization? Factorization is just the opposite of multiplication. We have to express the equation in terms of multiples of factors. So let's see how we do it. First of all, take the first equation, 6x square equals 150. 6x square minus 150 equals 0. Now if you take out 6, this will give you x square minus 25, which is equal to 0. So now 6 is one factor and x square minus 25 is another factor. Now further we can also factorize this, x square minus 5 square equal to 0. As you know that a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. So x minus 5 into x plus 5 equal to 0. So now these whole equations will be equal to 0 if any of the factor is equal to 0. Now 6 is constant, so it cannot be equal to 0. So either this x minus 5 expression has to be 0 or x plus 5 has to be 0. So x minus 5 equals 0 will give you x 1 equals 5, and taking x plus 5 equal to 0 will give you x2 equal to minus 5. So there are two solutions to this equation, x plus 5 and x minus 5. So we can also write this as second question is 1.4x square equals 35. This is question number B. So this will give you 1.4x square minus 35 equals 0. Again, if you take out 1.4 as common, x square minus, so this will be how much? To divide this 35 divided by 1.4, this can be written as 350 upon 14. If you solve it, you will get 7 to the 14, 7 5 to 34. Oh wow! So this comes to 25. Very good. So x square minus 25 equals 0. So again, similar to the earlier equation. Here again you can write x minus 5 into x plus 5 equals 0. X square minus 25 equals x minus 5, x plus 5. Either this will be 0 or this will be 0 or this should be 0 to make the whole equations 0. But this 1.4 is constant, so either this x minus 5 should be 0. This will give you one value of x, which is going to be 5, or this should be equal to 0. This will give you another value of x, which is equals to minus 5. So again here, similar to question number A, answer is x equal to plus minus 5. Now third question, let's see, it seems to be pretty tricky. X square upon 2 equal to 0. So in such type of question, always try to take out the term which is getting multiplied with the variable terms. So x square upon 2. So take out 1 upon 2. So this is going to be 4. So 4 upon 2 is 2. So this is 2 minus x square equals 0. 1 upon 2. So a square minus b square is a plus b minus b. So this is 2 square minus x square equals 0. 1 upon 2. 2 minus x, a minus b, a plus b. So 2 minus x, 2 plus x equals 0. So for these equations to be 0, either this or this or this should be equal to 0. This is a constant, this cannot be 0, so either this is going to be 0, 2 minus x equal to 0, this will give you x equal to 2. Better write it as x1. And second solution is 2 plus x equal to 0. This will give you x equal to minus 2. So x equals plus minus 2. Plus 2 is one solution, minus 2 another solution. Okay, I hope you got the solution.